Let's talk
Thanks.
about hometown heroes of Canada's NHL teams, if you will. We got
Yeah.
Connor McDavid, we got Austin
Yep.
Matthews, we got the Quinn brothers, or sorry, the Hughes brothers. Which Canadian team do you think right now has the best opportunity of reaching the promised land?
Wow. Tough question. I guess I would have to say the Vancouver Canucks. They came storming out of the gates. You've been waiting for them to slow down. They haven't really. They keep winning. Young Mr. Hughes on the point is Quinn Hughes gets better every game you watch. They're Yeah, I'd have to go Vancouver. Uh, I don't want to count Edmonton out yet. I know a lot of people have, but there's a lot of season left. They're going to have to play exceptional hockey. I love the fact that the Montreal Canadiens are kind of hanging around the playoff picture. It's weird to me, but I'm not saying bet on them. But I would say best chance Vancouver Canucks. And the East is a mess, right? So I think the Leafs are in the first wild card spot, but the East is a mess. But
Right.
if I'm a betting person on who could have the longest run of the Canadian playoff teams, I'm going Vancouver Canucks.
Wow. Yeah. And nobody would have said that a year ago or even 6 months
No,
ago.
I wouldn't have had them in the playoffs at the start of the year.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Rick Tocchet is. I love old school hockey. Rick Tocchet's as old school hockey as you can get, but Rick Tocchet's a brighter man than I because he's also accepted the new way of doing things as well. So I think Rick has a nice hybrid of old school and new school going.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and Thatcher Demko stopping pucks. You can't overestimate guys stopping pucks. That's been a huge problem for the Oilers, right? You can load up with all the talent you want, but you got to stop pucks. But
Right.
yeah, I think I would bet on the Canucks. Leafs, it's way too soft on the back end. There's no pushback. When you have to have a meeting on team toughness, that's pretty bad. Like if you and I are sitting at the Legion having a couple pops, right? And say we just met. You're my new buddy Joe. Some guy comes in and punches you. I'm gonna do something. The Leafs had to have a meeting about that. You have to have a
Right.
meeting about that.
Right.
Come on,
Yeah.
be a team.
Yeah.
Stick up for one each other once in a while. Because as old Torch said the other day, we win games like that because we have balls. So as much as people would like to say we're in a new age and everyone's fair and it's fair play and we have our analytics and this works with that and that works with this, tell me that come May. You go track down the Vegas Golden Knights last year that made it to the final. You go talk to Matthew Tkachuk with his, I don't know, broken sternum after the playoffs last year.
Mm.
Ask him about
Yeah.
analytics. I don't think he's going to care too much.
Yeah, there's something beyond analytics. So after the Leafs, they had their meeting and they decided that they would send the culprit a strongly worded letter. So that's what they did.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah. Can we get our lawyers to sign that too?